Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh, and today we're looking at this new tune for the 1973 BMW 2002 Turbo. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. Now I was asked to show this car from Joe Hans. He asked me a couple days ago, 4 days to be exact. And he said, hey, can you make an all-wheel drive drift tune for this car? Well, I already had ones up here, but it was from 2022. I took it out and said this thing needs to be retuned, so you won't find these tunes anymore, right? I deleted the tunes. They're not there. All right, so there's that. So here we go. We're going to get into this and show you guys what I've done to this. Now, the only thing I've done to this car was I retuned it and I put an anti-lag turbo on here. So everything that comes to parts, I have no idea what I did to this since 2022. So let's see what I did. So we got the Racing 3.0 liter inline 6T giving you all that power. All-wheel drive drivetrain. Alright, stock front bumper. Stock rear spoiler or wing. And stock rear bumper. Now there's definitely a difference when I'm looking at the rims. But hey, that's how I made it, and that's how we're going to show it. We got a stock tire compound, stock width in the front, and stock width in the rear. I already know what the rims are. We got the heavier rims on here, the AF 118s. We got 14-inch rims in the front, and 17-inch rims in the rear. So it's not completely maxed out, even though it looks like it is. It's got just stock track width in the front and stock track width in the rear. Here we got a 10-speed transmission to handle all that power. Oh yeah. Stock driveline and a drift differential. We got stock brakes, rally springs, and dampeners, not drift kit. Because look at that, if you put the drift kit on there, it takes you up to an S1. So, it drifts just fine. I tested it. Anti-roll bars, there is none. And there's no anti-roll bars for the rear as well. No roll cage. And no weight reduction. Race fuel system. Stock ignition. Race valves, race engine block, and like I said, I put the anti-lag turbo on there, and that's all I did. I didn't look to see if it had a drift kit on it. So no drift kit on this thing. You can throw a drift kit on there if you want to. The tune's going to work just the same. Okay. It looks like I did 3 things on this thing. Got up to 10,000 credits and called it a day on the Car Mastery. But here's the tune. Here's the newer tune for this car. Alright, here's the gearing. I reworked the gearing on this car. It was a 10-speed originally, but I retuned it. Alright, alignment, I retuned this too. The other one was called a straight drifter, so it drove in a straight line. This does not. Okay, anti-roll bars, we don't have to worry about. Springs, I had this on the very soft side for the straight drifter, and I didn't like how it felt, so I just stiffened them both up and said, there we go. Dampening, haven't changed it since 2022. No downforce to worry about. No brakes to worry about. And then the differential, the only thing I really changed was the center balance from the straight drifter to this master drift. It was at 84%, and I brought it down to 63% just to keep it more in control. Not knowing that I didn't have the drift kit in there. But it's fine without the drift kit. It really is. It's very smooth. Too bad it's dark out. It is what it is. But hey, the thing does drift, and it drifts well. I mean, I'm from a time when, Forza didn't have drift kits, in the game. So I'm used to tuning without drift kits. But as you can tell, she's very smooth. She goes sideways with ease and controllable. you turn your wheel the way you want to go, and it will go that way. Now, there we go. Get close to that wall, but don't hit it. There's a 41. Before this video, I hit a 45 with this. And of course, I would love to show you the clip, but my streaming device doesn't like me to do certain stuff. Now, there is that lag that we have to deal with, you know, but you just put in first gear and you're good to go. You know, I was floored there, and it's like, oh, you want to go? But sometimes it hits. That's the only reason why this isn't really controlling that well is, well, I know why. You just got to be careful with her. Oh yeah, sometimes she lags and sometimes she doesn't. That's what it is. But she drifts. She drifts quite well. With not having a drift kit on there, it's a A800 full power. I don't know where I could actually go and change to even see if I can get this thing down with the drift kit. So I think we're just going to have to just play it as is. You know, you can put it on there, but I don't know. Yeah, see, that won't fix it. That doesn't fix it. This definitely won't fix it. You know, that. Well, yeah, but I'm staying in. I'm trying to stay in A class. Yeah, look at that. All that stuff adds to it. Put that on there. Nope, can't do that. There's 802. It has the heaviest rims on there. Can't do anything there. It is what it is. You know. So just run it as is, you know, with the rally kit on there. I think it'll be okay. You know, you just got to be careful with her. That's all. You know, treat her like a rear-wheel drive. You take care of the car. You'll be fine on rally suspension. But hey, I'm able to have all that power up there. As I was going through the list, not many other people had the power that I was running. And it's probably because I had rally suspension on. But, you know, it works. So, yeah. I mean, hey, you could technically do it. You would just have to lose some power. You know, that's also a thing that you could possibly do. You know, there you go. You know, I wish I was staying in the 200 range. You know. There's 117. Okay. 184. That's not too bad. See, so it's a 34 loss. You know. So that's the way you could do it. You know, and I mean, you don't have 1,200 horsepower, and I want 1,200 horsepower when I'm doing these. And then when I did that, of course, everything reset itself. So, you know, I know my tunes enough that I can do them real quick here. Fun times in the making. It's a long video. Who cares? I'm not caring. I just know all this stuff gets changed when you change, you know, your suspension. And it makes sense. You get to see it in action. That's all I have to do. Everything else is solid. So. I need to get to that video of that car eventually. I've been kind of avoiding it because I don't like it. I haven't properly tested it with the drift kit. I mean, it's fine. It feels the same. It really does. You know, if you don't mind losing some power, that's how you can do it. You know, if you made it this far, hey, you're in the 1%. Because most people, well, there's a 42.7. Most people get the share code and don't even bother watching the video. So honestly, I might just be talking to myself right now. If I'm not talking to myself right now, let me know in the comments below. And say, I was there near the end. Alright, cool. Now you can go. Either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, definitely use the tune. Put the, drift kit on there if you like. Or you can just run it with the rally. If the rally's too much for you, put the drift kit on there. Drop the power just a little bit. Keep it in that A800 range. And you've got yourself a solid car. So, there it is. Well, hey guys. Thanks again. Take care. Peace out.